already isn't difficult enough as it is. So, oh Jesus, this guy fucked me up. You see that? And I gave it right back to that son of a bitch. Hey everybody, it's part 3 of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Boy oh boy do I got some stuff to tell you all about. Some interesting things, some frustrating things. What else is new? Is there a treasure over here? I don't remember. There's 101 of them. But I know this is a big little firefight coming up.
Okay, you ready?
Wait, just hold on a sec.
Three months, and you have found nothing.
Well, now, wait a minute. We've been...
Commander!
That must be Lazarevich.
This man was caught stealing artifacts from site number 5.
You would betray me for this?
No, Sorn, I can't explain.
No need. I am surrounded by traitors and fools!
What do you say we really ruin this guy's day?
Do it.
Spread out! Search the perimeter! Go!
All right, it's all yours, kid. I'll cover you from here. Some fool left a sniper rifle up here.
So this is a good area for a lot of stealthy type kills, but I'm not gonna fucking do that.
It's showtime.
But I will get this one guy so I can get his what is that, an AK? Yeah, I'll grab that. I'll take that. And I guess I'll try and get this guy too. I mean, I'm not gonna go all out. Let's just put it that way. But you know, that first little scene right there gives us a nice little introduction to the game's actual main protagonist, which is Lazarevich. Pretty evil, weird looking dude. Certainly, like, you know, it kind of adds to the sort of stereotype that Uncharted was, you know, typically well known for, which is how it's all action movie, male Tomb Raider sort of esque, and it's that movie sort of that action movie connotation that Uncharted always has, right? And that's not like a bad thing. That's always like the great thing about Uncharted is that's what it is, you know. It's I would say it's something that you wouldn't always necessarily take overly seriously, right? You when you play this game, you don't expect some sort of you know, jaw-dropping, emotional sort of story, I guess. I mean, it's not as grounded as The Last of Us. You know, I'm not saying it's like a satire or caricature or anything, but certainly that's what, you know, Uncharted's not like that.
Man, this Lazarevich guy isn't screwing around, Sully. You should see all this stuff. He's got files on every expedition to find Shambhala, all the way back to the 1600s.
What about Marco Polo's journals?
Here they are.
Just hurry it up, you haven't got much time.
Yeah. The worthy pilgrim is granted a golden passport to conquer obstacles on his journey to Shambhala. Huh.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Beats me. Hold on. Here we go. It was with great sorrow that I left my fellow travelers to their fate. A fate decreed by the dreadful cargo we bore from Shambhala.
You must have thought that tsunami was some kind of divine retribution.
Wait a minute. Damn. Sully, I don't think the Chintamani stone is here.
What?
Listen to this. I would have sooner endured the wrath of Kublai Khan himself than remove the Chintamani stone from that sacred shrine. Marco Polo never had the stone.
Then what dreadful cargo is he talking about?
I don't know.
Well, if the stone's not here, what the hell is Lazarevich looking for?
Shambhala.
Here in Borneo? He's a little wide of the mark, don't you think?
He must be trying to pick up Marco Polo's trail. Back to Shambhala.
Why?
Because the stone is still there. Chloe, can you talk?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm here.
In all this digging they've done, have they found any bodies, any remains at all?
No, now that you mention it, nothing. Why?
Over 600 people were shipwrecked here, yet there's no bodies. Don't you find that a little odd?
go?
Where would you go if a tsunami hit?
To higher ground.
Bingo. We head to that mountain. What do you bet we find Marco's pals? Chloe, can you meet up with us?
Already on my way.
Great.
Uh-oh. Nate, you gotta get out of there.
You're gonna have to give me a minute, Sully.
You don't have a minute.
What's this? They're all dead. Search the
Crap.
Spread out.
Stay down, kid. I got you covered.
And here's where we're gonna get into a lot of fighting and excuse me. Good lord. I'm really yeah, I know, I hear you. You know, the past few nights I've been really like having a pretty intense shortness of breath like randomly, and then I'll just like, alright dude, stop with the tutorial shit. I have like a really serious shortness of breath, and it'll just like catch me off guard so much that you kind of have to give an immediate cough. I'm also realizing that Uncharted 2 is certainly a lot more heavier in terms of the cutscenes. It's going to be a little more difficult because it's going to keep, and all that, you know, we'll sit here and enjoy the cutscenes. That's all well and good. Uncharted 2 is a great story to kind of listen to and pay attention to, but it'll get in the way of the a lot of the stories I have to tell you and talk to you guys about. This is a great area for a lot of trophies in Uncharted 2. Stuff like the I don't even remember the specific names of the trophies, but like brawler trophies, or the I believe it's shooting and then brawl trophy, you know, where you kind of keep mixing and matching, and then where you soften them up with bullets and then go for a one-hit punch. Man, I'll do that right now. What's this? Ready? It's like, ooh, boom, one punch and he's down. It's always a nice little trophy. And in the remaster, I believe all they did really with the trophies was just increase the number of, like, the amount of times that you have to do this, of those certain specific things. How do you reload? I forget. Alright, there we go. I just figured it out. There's also more dudes going to be coming from over here, I believe. And there's a guy over here. So, let me tell you something that really just baffled me. I've never seen anything like this in the 4 years I've been doing Let's Plays on YouTube. I filmed part 1 and 2 of this, right? All well and good. I start editing it. I get to the first cutscene when I'm editing it in Final Cut Pro 10. Or kind of Final Cut Pro X. Well, that is 10. And for some reason, everything's fine in the cutscene, but dialogue sounds like the voices are like miles away. Like everything else sounds totally perfect. You know, the cinematic music and SFX and all that shit, all that stuff sounds great, but whenever there's actual dialogue, when Drake was talking or whatever, there was a lot of cutscenes in part 1 and 2. Specifically, part 2 had a number of cutscenes. All full-on cutscenes, their voices were, like, really far away. Like, you just hear them talk, and it'd just be like, and I'm like, what kind of fucking error is this where my software captures one portion of audio but not, you know, dialogue? I've never seen anything like that before. I was Googling, couldn't find a fucking thing about it either. I couldn't see I was typing in a whole bunch of keywords to try and see if anybody had ever run into this problem. I don't know. And the thing is, when I had noticed this happen right away, I was like, of course, some bullshit like this has to happen to me because my life already isn't difficult enough as it is. So, oh, Jesus, this guy fucked me up. You see that? And I gave it right back to that son of a bitch. So, it's just like, right, it didn't even surprise me. I'm just like, oh, fucking typical, right? Like, something like this has to happen to me. And it's such an odd problem. That's why I was, like, being so pissy about it. And, fuck you guys. So, I was just thinking to myself, like, well, I can't leave it like this. Now I gotta fix this. And I was even more agitated because it was a night where I didn't have a whole lot of time, and I thought, alright, Let's Plays are simple. I can edit them real quick, and I can get to bed. So running into that problem was like, you know, the tip of the iceberg. That means I had to go to, like, YouTube or something, basically, and just go download the, you know, 1080p quality PS4 scenes of the game, and I'll just slide those in. For some reason, I started downloading this one YouTube video that had a compilation of all scenes, because I thought, alright, well, if this is going to be a problem, let me grab all scenes right now. Because I still couldn't, troubleshoot the problem. And I start downloading that video, and I think this is going to to start the next scene, so maybe I should just throw this in there and let this all play out. But, I don't remember if this... I think this starts a scene, so let's see. Does it? Does it not? We're gonna keep walking. I do not remember. Do not remember. Alright, this is all... Look at all this airtime where I could be talking to you and telling you amazing things about my story, about how I was frustrated about editing Uncharted 4. Uncharted 2. I feel like that's going to happen a lot, where I'm going to say Uncharted 2, Uncharted 1, Uncharted 4, Uncharted 3, and really it's we're talking about 2. Alright, there's actually tons of stuff going on, gameplay-wise. Oh, I remember this, okay. Yeah, we still got gameplay. Or no, wait, I think when we walk in here, our scene does start.
Would you look at that?
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Hello. What do we have here?
With any luck, the last resting place of Marco Polo's crew.
Shall we check it out?
Alright, and I'm also realizing that actually wasn't considered a cutscene, like an actual cutscene. So I guess I could have talked over that too. Boy, you really gotta pick my battles here. Oh, I remember this too. This involves a blue flames of some sort. The whatever you call it from earlier. That dude's dead as shit. Anyway, I started downloading that compilation video, and my internet was so slow that day. For some reason, the download was only going by like 100 KB a second, and it was just, obviously, it was going to be a big video to download. So, 8 hours goes by, and this compilation's not done downloading. So therefore, the I can't finish editing the part 1 and 2 of this Let's Play. So I'm getting so frustrated, so I said, it'd be quicker for me to fix this problem and go boot the game back up and just go to bonuses, go to cutscenes, replay the cutscenes, and just film those again, assuming I can figure out the problem. So I attempt to do that, and I'm still getting the same issue, where the voices are super far away. Then I go into audio settings in this game. Here, I'll do it right now, watch. Where are the options? Or the first one. Audio, volumes, no, it's output. I changed this to television. Before I had it here. Now I have it to television. God, I really hope that didn't just fuck me by me messing with that little change right there. But I set it to television. Now it works. So now I have one clean clip of all my gameplay and the cutscenes. I don't have to replace the cutscenes now. And we should be good. Now the Let's Play should be easy to edit again. Hopefully you're paying more attention to the excellent story going on right here and not listening to me babble about my incredibly petty problems that aren't that serious at all, to be honest with you. These things go into a wall, so I could just speed run right to that. This wall. No, I think they go somewhere else though, don't they? They go into a smaller room and a visible wall it goes into. Oh, this is where I came from. I'm stupid. Good lord. For every time I play a game, it's like the first time I'm playing it all over again. It's just, you'd think I'd have better knowledge, but it's really just me having like deja vu slightly. See, that goes back to where I was. Does it not? No, this just took me right back to there. And that's the room I just came out of, isn't it? I don't know why I'm doing it when I know that's where I came from. Some of you guys are like, oh, don't play on easy. This isn't, this scene right here, this level, this particular portion I'm playing has nothing to do with difficulty at all. And yet here I am, just really doing nothing. Why can I not find where it actually ends? That starts the next sequence of events. Blue stuff, blue stuff, blue stuff. blue stuff, blue stuff. More blue stuff. Oh yeah, it goes in here. Thank you. What was I doing out there just circling around? Okay, this is probably going to happen a lot the next few parts. The insistent coughing. I really wish I could stop it, but I can't. It's weird. There's got to be something for that. You guys got to know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Where it's just like if you're it doesn't really work out for me in particular with what I'm doing, but when if you talk or if you're if you can't hold your breath or something, it just hits you right away, like a extreme shortness of breath, and you have to cough right away. And it's like a reactionary thing, like you really can't help it, like you just kind of have to, because when you cough, you just reset yourself right away.
Look at this. What do we have here?
Careful.
Christ almighty.
Just kidding.
Nate, you're gonna give me a goddamn heart attack.
Oh.
Man, is that an ugly friggin' thing?
What is it? Some kind of weapon?
No, it's a purba. It's a ritual object from Tibet. It's used to destroy obstacles.
Huh?
No, spiritual ones.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait, could this be what Marco Polo was talking about?
Kid, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
In his journal, he wrote that the worthy seeker would be given a golden passport to conquer obstacles on the journey to Shambhala.
So, what, this is it?
Look, that's all really interesting, but where the hell is it a passport to?
Well, maybe this map would help.
Let me see that. Between Greater India and the province of Tibet lies a field of exquisitely finished temples. Hundreds of gilded spires stretching as far as the eye can see.
Hold on, I know this place. It's in Nepal.
Yeah, except it's not just a field of temples anymore, it's a city.
Well, that could make things a little more challenging.
Now, hold on, there's more. In all these many temples, only one conceals the secret path to Shambhala. And that path shall only be revealed to the pilgrim who bears the golden passport.
Oh, right. Nice work, kid.
So what are we waiting for? Let's get out of here.
All right. See ya.
Let's get going.
Oh, classic Uncharted humor. Actually, my favorite scene ever in an Uncharted game in terms of a joke is the one scene in Uncharted 3 actually. And I'm sure at some point we will get into a discussion of Uncharted 2 versus Uncharted 3 because that's like always kind of a very famous argument for a lot of people. It's always sort of proliferated from Greg Miller, previously of IGN, now Kind of Funny, where he famously, still believes that Uncharted 3 is better than 2, and a lot of people are like, what are you talking about?
Give me a hand, Nate. Oh, God damn it.
Come on.
Harry! In here! It's Drake!
What the hell are...
Get your hands up.
You sure know how to pick 'em.
Shut up, Sorn. Should have known it was you. And you, Victor goddamn Sullivan. You still dragging this tired old sack of shit around?
Easy, Nate.
That's pretty ballsy for a guy who spent the last 3 months behind bars.
Better than pissing away 3 months in the jungle without a clue.
Found the ships though, didn't I?
You couldn't find your own ass with both hands.
And a map.
They came from down there. Whoa. Harry, look at this.
Speaking of maps, between India and Tibet, one temple will reveal a
Pathway to Shambhala. Jesus, Flynn, while we're young.
Oh, no. Don't be such a bad sport. Take them to Lazarevic. You're gonna wish you'd stayed in prison, mate.
Move.
Come on, keep moving.
Shit.
Are you all right?
Yeah, well, it'll make it look more believable. Now I'm gonna try and buy you some time.
No, Chloe, you have to come with us.
No. Just meet me in Nepal. Now run.
Let's go.
I like her.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Let me tell you a little something about this part. This part sucked ass on brutal mode. Probably played this like 18,000 times over again on brutal mode. This one little runaway. Would you leave me alone? Guy, I'm on easy. You're not gonna win. Fucking hell. So I see if when you're playing brutal, you can't fuck with that guy because it's an instant. You're basically gonna lose right away. Yeah, dude. Like, it's in the same with the running section in Uncharted 1.
This way. Oh, damn. Now what do we do?
We jump?
Oh, hold on there, Sundance. You gotta be out of your mind. We'll break our goddamn necks.
If we get caught, Lazarevic will break them for us.
I'm getting too old for this bullshit.
Oh, come on, now don't you start this again.
Listen, I don't have your luck. Guys like me gotta know when to walk away from the table.
Sully, we're gonna get out of this, okay? We always do.
Yeah. You go meet your girl in Nepal. I'm going somewhere warm.
Come on.
Hey, you can tell me all about it when you get back. There they are!
Oh, shit.
Well, shall we?
After you, Butch.
See you in hell, kid!
Shit.
When you said Lazarevic had a head start on us, you weren't kidding.
Well, he's had some help from the local guerrillas. The city's been on the brink of civil war for years. He just needed to throw a little gasoline on the fire.
Charming.
Yeah, well, all the chaos provides some cover while he destroys the city looking for the right temple. Nate? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
Oh, me? Never.
Good, because I'm so ready to be done with these clowns. You got a map?
Yeah.
I'll meet you in the old market. Things are pretty quiet over there.
All right, you got it. Uh-oh. I got company.
Oh, great. Can you lose them?
I think it might be too late for that. Come on.
Nate, are you all right?
I've been better.
This scene I like a lot because I don't remember where they demoed this or where they showed it, but this was a very famous like initial scene that Naughty Dog showed off for Uncharted 2, and it was used in a lot of trailers and stuff too. And why not? Because this part's totally epic right here. Look at this shit. This one little thing right here, like, it's just another like detail thing, and it's another. What it is another situation where the game like still really holds up too. I think is what's really important to talk about. Is that visually it still looks so fucking good. Really does hold up still to this day. True testament to like, you know, what Naughty Dog was doing on PlayStation 3 at the time, and even more so how capable PlayStation 3 and even Xbox 360 were back in the day as capable machines. You know, there's always this big proliferation of, you know, consoles being underpowered and all that nonsense. It's always sort of a ridiculous conversation because they're always going to be underpowered in terms of compared to, you know, an overly high-spec PC or any sort of, you know, standards of today's modern terms. When a console comes out, it's even when a console like day one comes out, it's going to be, you know, considered underpowered, quote unquote, because it's supposed to be a fucking affordable consumer mass market box. I always hated that conversation. These things were still extremely capable of, like, producing very good looking games. And people always want to get into the frame rate and resolution debate, and it's like, well, for fuck's sake, blame your developers then for that, because developers will constantly push graphics before they push frame rate and resolution. Nice little ROG topic there for you. A little mini ROG topic, which I've talked about that a number of fucking times. And people hate it every single time I talk about it. And always give me a bunch of dislikes or they disagree. And the best part is nobody has any fucking rebuttal to it. Whenever I say that shit or whenever I have that sort of argument regarding consoles and, you know, their power structure and how developers always choose to do graphics over things like frame rate resolution, nobody has a fucking argument against that. Nobody has a good rebuttal, which kind of tells me that I'm more than likely right. But I don't need, you know, other people's approval to tell me that I'm right. I know I'm right on that front. Not to be a little cocky son of a bitch, but when you're confident in what you know, you're confident in what you know. And this is also a very good chapter for a lot of other trophies. Usually weapon trophies, although that's kind of irrelevant, I guess, because once you finish the game, you get a lot of unlocks for, you know, instantly giving yourself a weapon, which I guess I could do, like, right now, actually. I didn't even really think of that, is that I could give myself, like, any weapon right now, and I can turn on all those funny little filters and everything, but, I don't know, I think we're just going to play the game pretty vanilla, as we often do whenever I do a Let's Play. Yeah, we kind of just rolled right back into that topic, didn't we? Vanilla games versus kind of toying with them and messing with them. But that's the thing. Like, I guess that's another reason why PC gaming has never been a huge front for me, because that another part of why people love PC gaming is having control over your games, modding your games. That's totally cool. It's all well and good. I like games the way that they were meant to be played. You know, it's like, is it funny to see fucking Thomas the Tank Engine fly around in Skyrim? Sure. But, like, that's a novelty to me. Like, I'm not gonna fucking play the game like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's cool to go through Grand Theft Auto 5 is with a Mario sprite, but it looks totally stupid, and I'm not gonna go through the game like that. But that's just me, you know. I don't have any grenades. I should probably get some. These guys are also a piece of fucking shit when you're playing on Crushingly Brutal. Those guys will pretty much end you. And the reason why they'll end you is because if you don't kill those shield guys before they get to you, like, you're done. You know, like, there's no... Oh, I forgot how to do that thing. Fuck. There's our first death on easy. I told you it was coming. I told you it was possible. I forget how to do that thing, though. You can, like, shoot them, and then when you go for a melee, you'll run up over their shield, duck around, and then kill them. Which looks totally epic, but I'm not sure how to activate it. It's not like there's any sort of complex controls. I think it's just a matter of shooting them and getting the stagger. Right? Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. He does that. There we go. Oh, I forgot to... Well, I melee him, but... You're supposed to shoot him right away. And this guy, too. See, I'm just like... I'm just not even... I'm being so stupid right now. There's nothing strategic about what I'm doing. This is why I want to play on easy. So I can talk to you. And fuck around. You'll also notice the mice are actually back in the room. Because I wanted them back in the room. I was tired of having them in the living room. I like watching them. I like being with them. I like talking to them. And also, you know, it's the rats, you know what I'm saying? We got the rats right there, and we got the mice over there.
Seems like I am always saving your ass.
Well, it is an ass worth saving.
Oh. Is that an ancient Tibetan ritual dagger in your pocket?
Oh, maybe I'm just happy to see you.
Yeah, hello.
So this is the key to everything.
Yes, it is. Marco Polo's passport to Shambhala.
What do we do with it?
Ah! I have no idea, actually. I do know Lazarevich won't get very far without it.
I wouldn't underestimate him, you know. He and Flynn have been tearing this city apart. They must have leveled dozens of temples already. So what's our next move? Nate? I hate it when you do that.
Check this out. You see this symbol?
Yeah.
Look up there.
Okay, I see the resemblance, so what does it mean?
It means we know how Marco Polo found his next clue. The temple we're looking for is going to be marked with this emblem. Now all we have to do is find it.
You do realize there are literally hundreds of these temples throughout the city?
Yes, but if we found a higher vantage point...
We could spot our needle in the haystack.
Right.
There's a hotel not far from here.
Chloe, now is not the time.
It's easily the tallest building in the city.
Right. Well, okay. That's good thinking.
Follow me.
Yep.
You know what? I was thinking this too. Maybe I'll just go ahead and start doing this. I think we're gonna make the Uncharted 2 Let's Plays per part a little bit longer, maybe like 45 minutes or so. Because the more I am going through this, the more I'm realizing this game is kind of on the long side. This would take us a very long time to finish. And I'm really kind of I want to try and get away from being in that situation where it takes us 3-4 months to finish a game, because then it's just like we're not really making any progress on games. Because I'm not gonna do any more than one Let's Play a week. So I think we should just start doing longer parts if that's okay with you all, because you're already sort of a dedicated following with the Let's Plays as it is. So I'm sure you aren't gonna be too fussy about that. But you can let me know, I guess, and we'll rework it as time goes on. But I'm going to keep playing for this one. I think I'll keep doing that for the next few parts. Because it is. We're only on Chapter 5. This is part 3? I mean, and there's a lot of cutscenes. I think it's going to keep going on. And the game's only going to have tougher firefights, where I will certainly, do some questionable deaths, and you'll really start to wonder how I even was able to mess something up. I forget where it is we can get up. Over here. Actually, I like this part a lot, because it's just such an Uncharted moment right here, where like all it is one little door over there, and instead this is all the fucking upper body strength and climbing, and this is just overly dramatic for trying to get over this one little door. Look at all of this shit right here. Over this, over that, from climbing a street pole, around the building, over these poles, climbing over this brick, then coming over this ledge. Boom, we're finally over. Oh wait, we're still way high up. Cross over this. Go over here, land on this little platform, hop over this little light. Oh, wait a second, there's all these people, like, just for a door, I find it very funny. It's almost like I'm trying to hit that gas tank, but there we go. I don't think that even killed anybody. Here, you can keep getting closer, buddy. I'll blow you up. Yeah, alright, because that's gonna work. Get closer to that gas tank. Oh, that didn't hurt you? Now he wants to walk near it. Ah, fuck. Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Oh, he's gonna kill me. There he is. There he is. Oh, that was close. Holy shit. Even on easy, those guys are kind of a pain in the dick if they get too close to you. Oh, lordy be. Motherfucker. This part sucks too on Brutal. Actually, everything sucks on Brutal. But I was talking in the comments with you guys. Brutal, I did Uncharted 1 on Brutal. I did all 3 on Brutal. But, actually, no. Wait, I didn't. I didn't do 3 yet on Brutal. I did 3 on... What did I do on... Wait, no. Let me check. Let me check, because I'm pretty sure... I know for a fact I don't have 100% in Uncharted 3s on PS4. 100%, yeah, that's all well and good. Uncharted, there we go. So what am I missing? Alright, I did not do Brutal, okay. That's what I thought. Oh, God. I didn't do the speedrun either, did I? But you continue to speedrun is done on Drake, yeah. Alright, that's what I thought. Although I'm pretty sure there's actually an exploit for Uncharted 3 where you can go through Brutal with the free weapons and shit or whatever. Either way, I did 1 and 2 on Brutal, and 1 was fucking ridiculous. 1 was just unreal how annoying it was, and that was coming off the heels of doing Crushing on PlayStation 3 years back. You know, that was tough too, but to make it even more, just that much more difficult was like insane. I did it too. There was no bullshit. I went through the whole thing. I said challenge accepted and took it on. It's one of those things where because Naughty Dog announced it ahead of time before the collection came out, like, oh, there's going to be a new difficulty harder than Crushing. Right away I was like, oh, sweet, but then I kind of like knew in the back of my mind, harder than Crushing. That sounds awful. That's exactly what it was. Because there was the one, I think it's Chapter 4 in Uncharted 1, where it's after the plane crashes, and that's like kind of the one big sort of forested area.
Come on, this way.
That part really sucked. The ending, the very final the cargo ship fight was so bad. I was stuck on there for a few hours, and I legitimately couldn't figure out how it was even remotely possible that somebody could do it. Because it was like every one little thing you would... And every one little move you did wrong would result in a death. And the only reason I got past it is because I saw somebody else do it, and I saw sort of the strategy that they were doing. I keep scratching this itch area a lot. It's just really, when that happens, it pretty much means I gotta shave my beard. And guess what? I gotta shave my beard.
I don't like these odds.
No?
No, I think maybe we should cut over to the hotel a different way. Just avoid this crew altogether. I'm sorry, do you have a plan to go along with that grenade?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna circle around this way, break up their little party.
Aren't you forgetting about somebody?
Well, that's where you come in, sweetheart. I need you to take care of him. But, do it quietly.
Do it quietly?
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Desperate times, right?
What does that mean?
You'd probably ask yourself, why didn't I cough during the cutscene? Maybe I didn't want to have a situation where you're actually not watching the cutscene and you're actually just staring into the corner watching me and watching me attentively, silently watch the cutscene and then see me do this, but not hear me do it. You know, like maybe that's a little off-putting. Maybe I didn't like that idea, so that's why I didn't do it. You know, sometimes I have certain priorities that I like to... Shoot, I'm not got that guy right away, let me tell you. This part sucked too on Brutal. But you know, I don't want to spend the whole Let's Play saying that because it's going to boil down to every fight sucked on Brutal. Actually, what I remember quite fondly is that this is Uncharted. The Uncharted collection came out around the same time that I started my relationship with Holly, who is my current girlfriend. We've been together for over a year now, and I was over her house one time, and I brought my PS4 so we could like watch Netflix and stuff. At the time, she didn't have a PS4. Oh, I do not want to pick up this guy's weapon. I don't want it. I don't want the shield. Get it off me. Thank you. And you know, we were over there, and then, you know, it's a new relationship, so you usually give your time, 100% of your time to them when you're actually with them, this guy. Fuck you, man. You stay there so you can take it. And... No! I don't want your shield. Oh, I just wasted that. Actually, there's a truck about to come down this thing. Come barreling down here.
Oh, crap. Reinforcements.
There it is. And I'm just gonna go up here and kill him. Ah, it's not fast enough. And I'm out of grenades. Damn this economy. Can't finish my story. Anyway, I was, you know, usually like to spend most of your time with them, but I just kind of looked at her and I was like, if you don't mind, I really want to play the Uncharted collection right now. She's like, oh yeah, it's fine. So she was laying in bed and I turned it on. And I was working on Uncharted 2. It was brutal at the time. And so she was watching me play it and she saw how sort of ridiculous it was because I would keep restarting over and over and over again. And she's kind of sitting there like totally like, I don't know what she was thinking. Probably like, why would you do this to yourself? Why would you do this to yourself? Why would you put yourself through this? But I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment. I'm just a sucker for pain. I wanna bang your mouth. I wanna snip your snap. We gotta go over here though. Get your butt over here, Chloe. Anytime I see this, I think, come on, kiddo. I'll give you a boost. It's Joel.
Okay.
Got it?
From Last of Us. Really? See yourself out, sir. Get the fuck out. I'm dying. Slowly, but surely.
Clear so far.
This is one time in
From here.
middle school, my science teacher, where he... Look, could you get the out of the way? There we go. Sometimes you just look at it and you're like, that's not, you can't make that jump, and the game just kind of glides Drake over to it to land on it. Anyway, my science teacher in middle school, one time he just kind of looked at the class and he's like, I don't know if you know this, but we're actually all dying. And everyone just kind of looked at him all with like a really like sort of polarizing look, because that's, why would you say that to a bunch of middle school children? And he's like, no, really, we're all dying, just very, 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 very slowly. And even though he was like, it was like kind of a joke, and he was kind of, but certainly there was a level of truth to it. But we were just kind of staring at him like, why would you say that to us? Like, that's so eye-opening. To this day, I still think about that. We are all dying.
Well, that was unpleasant.
You must have hit a generator. Give me a hand. Just a little more.
Nate, move!
It's no good. I'm gonna have to fix the power to get you out. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I wish I'd brought something to read.
Looks like the circuit breaker's on the top floor. Just sit tight, I'll take care of it.
I guess this would be a good time to stop part 3. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you all in part 4.